back. Dad booting. I had to re-log into Blacksmith. Some things are very loud. I'm not sure if there is like a weird mini update, but we're doing it now, guys. While we're booting in, housekeeping. The Sunday roast number 4 is coming. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. November 17th. The 17th, Sunday the 17th, is roast number 4. So, you have this weekend to play and gather clips. You have next week to play and gather clips. Still using Blacksmith, I am. Yeah, I never switched it over. Don't really mind. So, as you're adventuring in the dungeon, keep in mind, if you get your butt kicked, save that clip. Share that clip. Okay, that's for all the VOD frogs. We'll do some more reminders later. Great. What is happening in Dad? What is happening? And we're back. Totally back. I don't really care about these things, so I think I'm okay to hop in like this. I just kind of want to ease into it here. I'm going to take this stuff off. We're just going to ease in. I was just playing a different game. I want to make sure that I'm feeling it. So we're just gonna ease in. We're just gonna squire it up here. Oh. Sorry, Clippy. Clippy's sending me messages here. Pin message. We got you. What's good? What is good? I'm excited to try this new high roller bracket. But for now, we're just trying to build up. We're just going to do low stakes. Low stakes. My cat is talking. Low stakes. Just to start here. We'll probably switch this gear up. I'll play a mid-roller game. That's how we'll get this started. I don't have boots on. That's okay. I've got boots. I've got move speed boots. I've got move speed booties. These are nice. This is nice. Maybe we'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Mid-roller game. A cloak? Sure. Maybe a ring? A ring. A ring. No. It's okay. We can sell these things. Look, I remember how to play, guys. I remember how to play. Alchemist. We're just buying enough heals for one fight. Enough heals for one fight. And then let me just check my perks. Yes. Good. Okay, now we're chilling. Now we're chilling. How's the stomach flu, Origami? Good question. Are you feeling okay, buddy? Are you feeling okay, my friend? I hope so. 35% better since my last chat. Now I'm operational enough to traverse the house. It can really floor you, hey? It's been a while since I've had a bug like that, but I remember. You don't forget. It's not hard to remember what it's like. I feel for you, my friend. I hope you get better soon. I have a green bandage. That's not good. It's not helpful. I have not organized anything since I haven't played in a minute, guys. Maybe I got space for one more ring? No. It's okay. We don't... Oh, you know what? Watch this. If I do this, I go to the weaponsmith. If I sell my common, and I buy a junk shield. Yes, we've min-maxed it perfectly. We've min-maxed it perfectly. It's the 1 year you didn't get your flu shot very early. Yeah. It's a crapshoot. Even with, like, the flu shot is just, like, versus a strain, right? It's no guarantee that you're going to be fine. It's just a little bit of extra protection. Probably the dark plate armor? I think so. Because you never know what strain is out there, right? That's a very nice piece of armor. It's a very nice piece of armor. We'll wear that tonight. Very nice. Look at all the armor I never wear. I never wear these things. Should I do this? I think I will. What's my movement speed? 292. 295. Negligible. We'll do this for the drip. Stay hydrated, man. Totally. Bring a drum for yeeting. We're just warming up. I'm not taking this too seriously. In fact, maybe I should really not take it too seriously. Brigandine. Man, I haven't played. Rare? Strength? Sure. Nice. Perfect. Very nice. One more ring. One more ring. One more neck. Yes. Okay. Mid-roller. Guys, welcome in. After dark. After dark. I think we're good to go. Let's play a mid-roller. We're gearing up because we're going to try the lower bracket of HR. I'm interested. I just need to, get in the flow here first. You know what I mean? Gotta get in the flow. Because I've been chilling. Did I do this backwards? I mean, should I start with Dad and then chill it with Manor Lords? I wanted to catch two hands in particular. And he goes to bed earlier than this. So I couldn't have done it in reverse. I feel like two hands was already staying up late enough. My sleeping is a bit screwed because now I don't feel tired. Welcome to my world, buddy. Welcome to my world. Luke, first time catching you live. Glad to catch it. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, my friend. Nice to see you. You've seen a couple of the videos, I imagine? Live is a different thing. Live, it is unedited, which means I suck more often than I do in my videos, because in videos you get to pick all the best ones, right? And put them together. But live, it's warts and all. I feel like I could wear a scarf. After this round. It was nice to have the chill stream. I'm glad you think so, Lily. Napping all day equals not tired at 10 p.m. Yes. Yes. It all depends on what you have to do tomorrow. It's no big deal unless you have something to do tomorrow. In which case, it is kind of a big deal. Live and not yet rated. NAP, welcome back. Oh yes, I got into the game last wipe, and your content was right up my alley with Fighter. Excellent. I feel like a lot of people in this community feel that way. So it's nice to see you, Luke. You'd look good in a scarf. Just you wait. Just you wait. Should I do it now while we're waiting? I can feel the cold air blowing. I do love a scarf. Okay, we're playing Dad. Mid-roller Dad. Feels better already. Mid-roller Dad. It's the winter now, guys, right? It's almost winter. Is this loud enough? I could go south for instant action. I'm not going to. I'm going to go north for chill action. I kind of miss playing Shield Barbarian because I really hate doors as a fighter. I really hate doors as a fighter. I have exactly enough heals for like one engagement. For one fight with one person. I have returned. Kid Kane is back. For late night atmosphere. After dark. We are in mid-roller. We're warming up. We will be playing the lower bracket of high roller. Eventually. Right now, I'm in a scarf. We're playing mid-roller. Nairama's here. These last couple weeks have been able to plug in, still watch the video. It's always good to see you, buddy. These spiders are freaking out. Spiders be freaking out. Mid-roller. Just warming up. We're listening. We're listening. Low high roller? No, we'll be doing high roller eventually. We'll be doing the low high roller. Low high roller eventually. For now, we're just getting reacclimatized. Smoothitis. I probably should. My throat is killing me. I just got over a bit of sickness. I was sick for like a week. It never really totally overcame me. But I was uncomfortable for a couple of nights. Othman. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Honestly, the mid-roller is the best change they've done. Yeah. I feel like you are correct. I'm excited to try it out. Get the AP, but not worry about dying to a 650 gear score barbarian. This is just a warm-up round. I see a double axe. I got my perfect block. Low HR is the best idea. I have played with my friends. Excellent. Swift Drape is here. From the future. So happy you managed to catch the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in, mate. I feel like there's a couple of words that I can't say kind of genuinely. One is sick. I never called things sick. It just never, like, sick. I just never, it's not my word. So I never picked it up. Come on back, buddy. Come on back. Come on. Another word, though, is mate. I just can't say it with a genuine flair. But maybe I'm speaking too early. Maybe there's still time to learn, right? Swift Grape is indeed another friend from the future. We're in the middle. We're listening. Not hearing much. Bruv. Bruv. I think I would say bruv before I would say mate. I like bruv. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for the swing. We're warming up. We're warming up. Big swing. A big swing. I mean, that's pretty warm, right? That's pretty warm. Pretty cozy. Pretty cozy. Big swing. Kind of a weird setup. DK. Oi, mate. Oi, mate. Was that even a fight? I was just in a fight, right? It didn't feel like I was in a fight. I still got the chill vibes. Normally, I get, anxious. My blood pressure rises. But in that instance... Sick bonks, mate. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to, like, anchor it around a word that I am very comfortable with. And let's say the word bonk, I'm quite comfortable. Oh, I see another barbarian. See another barbarian. Tarkua. Is he back? Oh, he is. I thought you could stream at 4 a.m. and get away with it. Barely awake and have work tomorrow. Have a good stream. Tarkua, get some rest, buddy. Get some rest. You're not missing anything, man. We'll catch you next time, buddy. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Big scary man. Big scary man. Missed me. Hit me. Blocked him. I ducked it, I think. I ducked him. I'm dodging. I've learned a little bit from Shield Barbarian. That you can use your footwork. Yes. Footworks. Footworks can save you. I think I got saved there by footworks. I was dancing around that guy. Let's do a pot first. Let's try to stay chill. I think staying chill is also a big advantage. 2 for 2 barbs. We're warming up. This is a warm-up round. We're warming up. I learned a thing or two from playing Shield Barbarian about how to move better, I think. The advantage of not plate. Yeah, I've never been a fan of plate, to be honest. Never been a fan of plate. This guy's just funded all of my future heals. DK says, mush is a thing that we used to call everyone when I was young. Aw, that's a cute thing to say. Call everyone mush? There was like a kid's book here in Canada. It's called the Good Night Book, where like you would say good night to like all these things. Like moms would like read it to their kids. It'd be like good night moon. I think it was called Good Night Moon. It'd be like good night lamp. And then there's always, it was good night mush. And there was like a mush in the corner. I always thought that was strange, that there was like good night mush. This guy had a Viking sword and a round shield. He didn't use it. Sad. Sad. This guy's just funded our trip into High Roller. I don't need these gloves. Those gloves are not good. I don't need these things. I don't need these things. I got these things, though. Good night, mush. Dude, I had one of those, but it was Star Wars. Good night, moon! Yeah, it's good night, moon. Good night, moon. Good night, lamp, right? And you'd say good night to all these things. But one page of the book, it said good night, mush. And there's like a bowl of mush. And I was like, was that like leftover oatmeal from the morning? I never understood what it was. Do people eat a bowl of mush before they go to sleep? It was popular in the Midwest for sure. Awesome. The question is, though, what was the mush? What was the mush? Are you open yet? No, not yet. What was the mush? Curious. Got a lot of good things off that barb. Could have dropped more things. I know what you mean about not liking plate, but I feel like high gear HR, it's very hard to be competitive as a fighter without some decent PDR. That's because you've never seen someone be so good at blocking. You'll see, Charlie. You'll see. I know what you mean. I think you're right. But I have won a bunch of great fights because I've been able to get up on Rangers and Rogues faster than they think. And I know I could probably achieve the same thing with Swift and take away Barricade. That's all one big experiment. This guy's got no pants on. Was there anything I missed? I missed some axes. Okay. We'll see how it goes. I might put on my dark plate. I've got 3 nice pieces, nice chest pieces of dark plate. I might wear that into High Roller. I wish you had a green screen behind you or had the cam at the map. Well, Othman, I'm sorry to disappoint, buddy. I'm sorry to disappoint. But, you know, we got to save space. We got to save space for the burger cam, right? If my face was on the map, then we wouldn't have space for the burger cam. Oh! Speaking of High Roller, I finally hit Voyager on my Cleric. Excellent. Loving the new mid High Roller. Well, that's where we're headed now. What is this here? Another Barbarian. New 2 barb for AP. Very good. How many heals do you need? Look at how cute the cat looks in the visored sallet. What a strange mix of things, right? A fighter. Ooh, Viking sword fighter. That's cool. Would have been cool to see this guy. Oh, ooh, I was going to say Rouge, but it's a Warlock. It's a Warlock. Okay. Okay. The mush drawing is just a bowl of white goo. Ew. Yeah. I know Strike is a weak ability, but it can be fun. I know Strike is a weak ability. Static sticks. Strike. Put these things here, I guess. We'll just bring enough heals for like 1 trip into High Roller. We'll bring the bandages that are nice. We don't need all these axes. Got a pile of decent gear. Let's see what map it is first. Forgotten Castle. Maybe we'll go for it, I guess. We'll go for it. High Roller. What is the gear score? Is it under Can you remind? It's between 124 and 225. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. In which case, I'm happy with this. We're just letting it roll. Pretty decent. Maybe I'll put on a nice chess piece. High roller. We're high rolling, guys. Are we ready for this? Better shield, maybe? Better mace, maybe. We're high rolling. Don't really care about my crossbow. Just got enough heals. Enough heals for an engagement. Yeah, a little more in case we get hurt by mobs. Let's go. Uh-oh. Now I'm over the cap, though, right? 224. Right. Let's be smart about this. 224. 224. Maybe we'll ditch the cape. $224. The heater. Aha. Heater makes a big diff. 207. The mace makes a big diff. Which makes sense. Which makes sense. Too much GS. Thanks for looking out, Origami. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. A slightly better top helm. Let's see what we can get. Can we get some agility in the top helm? A top helm. A top helm. Agility? Sure. It's expensive, surprisingly. Surprisingly expensive. But not surprising. Surprising, but not surprising. Whoa, I got a unique flange mace from High Roller Warlord. Good for you, man. Weapons give the most degree of the gear score. Yeah, the two-handed weapons in particular. Two-handed weapons in particular. Just ramp it right up. Okie dokie. Frost Mountain, not my jam. We'll wait for GC again. Mush. How are you, Mush? Good to see you, Mush. Take care, Mush. What a cute thing to say. I wonder how it sounds in a Kentish accent, though. Mush? 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 Did you grow up in Kent? Man of Kent, DK says. I assume so. I guess one question I've never asked Debkoth Schneely is that if you're a man of Kent, how did you end up with a nickname that is Cornish? Because if I recall, Debkoth, the first part of DKS, is Cornish. For King of Ham. For Old Man. The question is, how does a man of Kent get a nickname from Cornwall? I'm curious. The chairman approves. High roller. Let's see what it's like. Thanks for retuning in, friends, to a late night dad stream. Thursdays are chill. Don't have much planned. Just playing games. Love Manor Lords. My goodness. But also eager to see if I can advance the AP grind. I didn't bring any lockpicks. RIP. I'll remedy that next time. I'll remedy that. I imagine DK is asleep, right? DK probably just tuned in for like a second. It's like, it is late there. In jolly old. In England, it is late. HR is now a world of lockpicks and luck potions. You're absolutely right. Let's not waste an opportunity. There. Now I've done it. Now I've done it. Can I have a look at your build? Yes, you can. When I drop into the dungeon. It's the witching hour. Totally. Oh, big stretch. Let me say thank you to Clippy, because Clippy's been here all night. Clippy has been an absolute boss with the modding tonight. It was a long stream. And the only reason that we can do this is because Clippy's here, guys. Loose Gamer, thanks so much. That's nice of you to say that. I disagree. I disagree that this is any kind of top stream. But we got a good little thing going. Hi, Roller. Let's get out of Dodge, first of all. Clippy's the GOAT. Smooth-itis knows a thing about modding, dare I say. So coming from Smooth, that is a compliment. A compliment. Let's do our luck. Clippy. Thank you very much, Clippy. Look at the pitter-patter of the little feet. Pitter-patter of little feet. We warmed up on 2 barbarians. Felt good. Felt good to warm up. High Roller. What's the goal here? Big chests? Opening things? Killing players? It's the best way to spend my time. Probably just beating up mobs, right? Opening chests, beating up mobs, mini bosses, etc. Players. It's been a while since I was on the proper AP grind. Probably should do some like deep dives into Inferno, right? If we want to really get the AP going. That's what we'll do next. I see signs of life over there. I see signs of life. We'll creep up to it. Mini bosses and portals. Yeah. So the ruins is where it's at. But I won't say no to a chance at beating a player up. Okay. He's running. He's wiggling. Watch him wiggle, guys. Watch him wiggle. Look at him wiggle. Watch the drags. Well, he was very patient, dare I say. He was a patient boy. He had some interesting movement. He wanted to run. He was looking to do some fake running. Maybe he wanted me to pull out my range earlier. That was very interesting. Guessing you can get to Pathfinder easy enough on gobos. I think you're right. A fancy longsword. And now we get to replenish our heals, right? Replenish our heals. He threw an axe. This guy didn't have much. He just had his fancy weapons. That's very interesting. Kind of a neat strategy. Do HR on the cheap. You just get your good weapons. You know, I think I learned something there. I learned something there. Very interesting. We'll let him keep his longbow. Bruv got turned to mush. Can't say I'm excited for the snow, but whatever. It happens. It happens. Treasures, right? Treasures are probably good. We'll get a luck cape for when we go down below. Luck cape. Oh, KM. You just resubbed. I haven't played much Dark and Darker last week, but it was doing some arena earlier. I presume any armor pieces you find and put on count towards AP? I think so. Oh, look. An upgrade to my top helm. Quite nice. Quite nice. I'd kill for some snow. Is origami a snowboard enjoyer? It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Good night, Mush. Probably don't need this big clunky thing. Let's think. Maybe I'll go this way. Oh, good evening. I've returned. What's up, Zio? We are just messing around in the low roller, high roller, and we have found a mosquito rogue. I'm not too keen to push him with this thing behind me. Should try to maybe hit the switch. Oh, KM has just gifted 5 memberships. Krillbilly, Brusu, Danielle K, EQ, and Marcy are all new executives thanks to KM. What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for that. I gotta focus up here because there's a mosquito rogue close by. Padded tunic. Is that better for the mosquito rogue chasing? I wonder. I wonder. Trying to chase the rogue down. Put the leather armor on. Is that spider alive? I can't tell. I can't tell. KM, thank you so much for that. Put my plate back on. Dead. We're listening. He could be here. He could be in Viz. We're listening. Don't see him. I've got lockpicks, so I want to go down here and open these chests. If they are available. Okay, so the wood was not broken. Keep our ears open here as we do this. Close one. A twofer. Another longsword. Treasure is nice. Those flame traps always jump scare me. Yeah. I mean, if I didn't, you know, I already have like so many hundreds of hours. In this exact map. In basically these modules. It's an advantage. You get used to it. You're not as scared or put off by things. Not as nervous. Tanky boy. It's always louder than I expect. It's true. Especially if you're right close to them. Big chest. AP. So we saw a mosquito rogue. But then we stopped seeing him. Just curious. What can I drop here? I probably don't need this cloak. Maybe the beetle wings? Make space for this thing. That's a lot of buff duration. Oh, I need to show my kit, too. Hello. Debuff duration. Magic resist. Pretty good haul. Welcome in, Chandler. I think you're the most calculated D&D player I've ever seen. Appreciate your methodical approach to the game. That's very nice of you to say. I think that lot of people are very methodical. I don't want to think that. I appreciate you very much. I try to think about it, but I think other people are just as thoughtful, if not more so. There's a lot about the game I don't understand still, too. Like, there's a lot of kind of finer details. I don't want to yap too hard here. We're playing a game. A lot of the way that, like, stats work, stats, like, interplay that I don't fully understand. That rogue is just gone. Bonk time. Love it. Okay. This exit is still available. So we'll just hang here. Velvet Llama's here. Oh, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. How's it going, Velvet Llama? Good to see you. Is it better to... I can just drop these at this point. I don't think I reloaded. That's okay. I could also drop this and equip this for more space, if I was thinking. There's always ways to optimize. We're just waiting for the rope. Had a good run. Beat up a longsword fighter. Saw a mosquito rogue. I think we'll exit here. We'll get ready for a big old drop into Inferno. We'll see how much AP we can muster from an Inferno drop. That poor longsword, not in the hands of someone skillful. It's true. Here we go. He's right here. He's coming for the exit. He's invisible. The rogue is here. We saw him. You saw him creeping. Did you see? Did you see the rogue creeping? I'm afraid to hop on the rope. I'm gonna risk it. That guy was such a creep. Did you see him? I'm risking it. I'm ready to drop off if need be. I will cancel if need be. Thanks, Ham Salad. I dropped my bolts intentionally there to make more space for treasure. Offman says, honestly, I wish to see you to try another class. Which class would you like to play? Well, I'd like to play fighter, to be honest. And I'm not sure if you missed it, but I was recently playing Shield Barian, Board Barian. So I tried Barbarian with a shield. I've also played Cleric, Othman. A few weeks back, maybe a couple months back, I was playing with the Cleric a lot. That was a lot of fun. So I'm not sure if you haven't really seen that content, but it's there. You can look on the channel and find me playing other classes, if you care to look. Cool. I feel like I'm a lot less nervous in the high roller map, the low roller, high roller map, which is cool. If you're ever looking for some duos, HR Crips, I'd be happy to slaughter every Inferno boss for you, says Origami. You know, I'll take you up on that one day. I will. My brain forgot this was Goblin Caves and that you weren't going further down. We will be going down next run. KM. LOL, yeah, I've been playing Fighter since playtest 2, not much of a reason to play others. I do play every other class, though I can't seem to switch main classes. Yes, KM, I agree. No other class has the same versatility. Or at least I haven't found a way to play other classes with the same level of versatility. And that's so important for me, to have fun. I need that ability to take on all sorts of different opponents. And PvE. It's just, PvE is easier with a shield as well. That's all part of it. I've got some luck gear. Maybe I should gear up with some luck. We've got some time here to put a kit together, so let's do it. Let's do it. Man, at this rate, I'm never gonna spend all my stuff. I'm never gonna use all my stuff. It just is never gonna happen. I don't think. So how's that? So I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently some people hold lockpicks on their belts to swap to effectively sheath weapon instantly since it has 0 MS. Yes, the lockpick switcheroo trick has been a thing for a long time, if I recall correctly. There's all sorts of like little mini things like that right? Like, what was it? Party Chip has got a video out about how you can like hold a lantern and then drag or switch weapons to like Bardiche like instantly. There's all these like little super sweaty mini things that I just don't care to do because like it's like like at what point is it just like too much, you know? Let's see here. I got the luck stuff. I'm gonna put the armlet on if I'm gonna run the doublet. I got luck all over the place, guys. I got luck all over the place. I got these pants. I think I'll do these pants. Just to make up for a bit of the PDR. There's all sorts of little tips and tricks. Little ways to like optimize this and that. Strength is decent. Dexterity with gloves of utility. Okay, I'm right there at the gear score. I'm right there. Maybe we do these just to give ourselves a little more room for a crossbow. Man, chat is flying now. It's hard for me to keep up. So cheesy. Yes. There's a lot of ways to cheese. And I feel like that's what kind of defines the peak. The highest level of gameplay is like, how well do you know the map cheese? How well do you know like the hot swapping cheese? Like the game at quote the high level is really just people trying to out cheese each other. And it's like a comparison of game knowledge, but a kind of game knowledge that I just don't care about. That's how I feel about it. True physical. Let's see what we've got for the luck stuff. We're going deep here. 192. Dexterity. Agility. We're low on agility. But maybe I don't really care about agility. What's my move speed? 290. Maybe we go back to these. 292. Not horrible. I have 0 PDR. Maybe that's okay. Divine Rod? Sure. Why not, right? I'm gonna get pieced up if I get into a scrap in the ruins. But maybe that's okay. Maybe I wear light gauntlets instead of these gloves of utility. Maybe this will help me. We'll do that. We got luck everywhere else. 215, 291. Ringer survival will help. Ringer vitality? Sure. Maybe we do the agility cloak instead of the resourcefulness? I don't know. Under 225. I'm there. I could use more agi. But it's not horrible. 295 is not horrible. What's my PDR? It's 27.7%. So not great either, but that's okay. Okay, we're at GC. We're about to click over. We got a few more things to buy up here. We need pots, because we're going deep. We're also probably taking a hit we don't need to with these fancy bandages. I wonder if it's better to have better chest. Maybe I don't need all this luck. I'm happy with this. Pots. And we still need a bow. We'll go weapon mastery, because if I'm going deep, I'm going to want a bow. Merchants, Squire. Please and thank you. Okay. And we'll need more lockpicks. And we'll need more bandages. Almost ready. Fortune teller. Trade, marketplace, lockpicks. It's probably cheaper just to buy the resources, but I'm pressed for time here. Oh, they've gotten cheaper. Nope. Oh, no, they've only gotten more expensive. Yikes. Expensive. Lockpick meta, guys. High roller. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Better shield, maybe? Better shield. Puts me over, though. Puts me over. I don't really care about my shield. I wonder if I can just get... Let's get heater. And maybe we do weapon damage. Wow. It's really saying something when like the uncommon are worth way more. That's so funny. That's so funny that that's how the game works. But not surprising. Merchants. Weaponsmith, can I buy one? No, I guess sometimes we could look for that. Interesting. Cool. I'm not too concerned. Hi, Burger Cam. Thank you. Let's get ready. I think we've got what we need here to give it a go. We'll give it a go. I don't have a pickaxe. I'm not too worried about that. SCP says, oh, also, Blinn, you get way more AP for looted gear than you do for treasures. AP for gear is equal to the sell price to merchant. Interesting. For looted gear. Wow. Also, heater shield with armor and plus one weapon are costly. Yes. All but min-maxing the gear bracket. Totally. I can lend you some lockpicks? No, we're cool. Uncommon loadouts are surprisingly expensive at times. Totally. Very curious how that works. No, the Burger Cam. How will we go on? I wonder. Loose Gamer, 340 here in the UK, so I'm going to catch you the next one. Good luck. Have fun in your adventure, buddy. Stay safe. Loose Gamer, good night, my friend. Over there in the UK, I hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Pause this. We'll mentally prepare for high roller. We're going deep. Why aren't lockpicks reusable? Because they're very fine instruments. And typically in real life, I think lockpicks can break very easily. They're just very thin pieces of metal. A lot of metal fatigue. So it makes sense that lockpicks are broken after use. Also, if lockpicks didn't break in this game, then a big portion of the economy would never churn. There'd be a lot of wealth that would just stay in the economy. No, I insist. I'll give you some after this match. Origami's always trying to get me in trade. He's always trying to get me in trade. Because he's got like 8 pairs of unique pants that he wants to hand over. Yep, a drip feed. Totally. It's very important to take money out of the economy. Okay, here we are. Here we are. What do I want to do? I don't want to rush into any combat. So I think I will go downstairs and clear downstairs. Just going to chill for a second. Just to see what happens here. Just going to chill for a second. No, I swear, no uke pants this time, just lockpicks. The problem is it's a matter of trust. And I've already been burned once. So, you know the drill, buddy. You know the drill. Just want to make sure that no one is rushing before I hop down. Sometimes you can hear the chicken. Alright, sometimes you can hear it coming. Let's go. If anyone is looking to get money out of the economy, you can trade it to me, says Ham. Very funny. Whoa, one shot? What? That was weird. Why did he get... Did I shoot him exactly in the eye? It's very odd. Very odd. We're listening for anyone dropping down behind us. I like how the spiders do have a head hitbox. It's just very small. I always thought that was cool. You can bonk the spiders in the head. It's just very hard to do it. Lyrebird's back. Like, what if 35 resourcefulness give you a 35 chance to retain the lockpick after use? That's a very sensitive thing. That'd be really cool. I support that. All sorts of ways that the game could be iterated. Question for AP. Do I actually have to be holding the items? I can't get the AP from the expressman, I assume. I need to actually, like, have the treasure in my backpack when I leave Inferno. Am I right about that? To get the AP? This is open, by the way. I wasn't looking, but it's open. That one is never open. And what do you guys think? Did they readjust the loot tables? Some people were saying that it doesn't feel like it used to. I'm not sure if that's just people saying that, or if there actually has been kind of a material change. I see the trap here. I won't get fooled. I won't get fooled by it. I'll catch up on Manor Lord's VOD tomorrow at work. That's nice, Demna. It was fun. It was fun. Express does not count for AP, as we thought, as I imagined. More lockpicks, always welcome. So we hold on to the nicest the nicest treasure then, right? If there's anything worth holding on to, we're probably gonna find better ones. So like, I'm of the mind just to drop a few of these things, because chances are we're gonna find better treasure. We're listening. Also want to see what my luck's at. Yikes. Yikers. Yikers. Can't really see what's going on. Blocked him there at least. Oh, I got the headshot. That hurts me. Wait, what was that? You broke skeleton body? Yes, it was. It was like a praying... It was like a... One of those, like, prostrated skeleton bodies. They're kind of in that, like, weird, like, downward dog position. You can break them. They have things inside. Not a bad visored helmet. But we'll have to keep in mind, it's Inferno, where all the good stuff is, right? Just want to listen up here. Make sure that there is no one around. Better for any axes. Ooh, I don't have extra torches. Rip. Rip extra torches. That's okay. You are Break Skellington? Yes, I am. Tired brain reaching for too much puns. A blue flute. It's tempting. Tempting. Okay, we're killing time. We're chilling. Let's go check out the cemetery. I was just watching a guide, says Zauzide, that I thought said high tier gear was better for AP. I'll have to confirm. Well, the high tier gear is all in Inferno anyways. Let's check my luck. What's my luck at? My luck is 261, which is great. Dare I say. It's great luck. I got a bottle. Just going slow and steady. This looks like it's been cleared. Cleared. Barrel coffin looted. We're just being sneaky here. Let's be sneaky. My goal is to make it down a level. Pet peeve is not making it past ruins when you're geared up for a deep run. Curious if these mobs are still alive. Having any luck over 250 is nice. Yes. I'm glad you think so. I want to be too adventurous here. Again, my goal is just to get down a level. Not fully geared for PvP. So we're just going to play the next little bit slow. Kind of boring. Recurve upgrade. It's always nice. Slow and kind of boring. Snake fart? Make a sneaky snake emote. Yeah. I think ham salad has proven that we already kind of have one. Like in my utility. Like in my inventory. Not long now. Dashing boots, strength, vigor. Quite nice. Kidoki. Okay, looking at it again. Let's see what Zazad says. Looking at it again. Gear is 10 AP per slot for purple, 20 AP per slot for legendary. Treasure is half that for the same rarity. Interesting. So, according to Ryan, 6 days a week. So that does it then, right? Picking up legendary gear, purple gear in Inferno is the way to go. I just finished the longsword video. It will help me a lot tonight for the arena. Very nice. If there's one class that I've really increased my confidence in fighting against, it's longsword fighter. There's also something, if we make it out of this run, someone sent me a tip on Discord that makes blocking easier, and I'm eager to give it a try. Let's hop down here. Okay, good. So, we got a bunch of things to dump. Dump, dump. Dump, 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 dump. Okay, cool. We'll talk more about that if I make it out of this run. High rarity gear. Makes sense. Makes sense, dare I say. Yeah. Othman, just wait till you meet Origami. Origami's okay. He's okay at longsword. He's not unstoppable. We've stopped him a few times. The best is when Origami tries to meme on you with a buckler or some other off-meta weapon. That's the funnest combat. When two people are fighting each other with off-meta things, that is like peak dad. Peak dad is people just not playing meta, fighting each other. It's like watching amateur softball, you know? It's entertaining because of all the unforced errors. Charlie says, when you get out of this run. Did I say when or did I say if? I like to not be, I don't want to be too cocksure, right? I don't want to be overconfident. I'm too good with the buckler, not gonna lie. That time Sparky and I fought though. I missed it, bud. I missed it. Okay. Crits it is. Crits it is, we made it. take a second to plan our route here. I mean, ideally, we go straight east. We'll go straight east. See if we can get the champ in that top right module. This is high roller. We have no second wind. We do that to make it easier to fight the Berserker in Inferno. If we have perfect block, I'll hold on to that. I'm not sure if I want the longbow. Might be easier to use. In Inferno, there are Berserkers. And Berserkers combos can be interrupted if you have perfect block and a heater shield. And that's kind of the idea. Don't want your money. Take advantage though, for sure. So having perfect block lets us fight Berserkers a lot easier. And that's very helpful when it's solo. We have to get there first though. Also, wouldn't mind more torches. This would be kind of an annoying room to clear, I imagine. Let's keep this door open just in case. It was Speedy Boy. I heard him coming too. What the? Uh-oh. Got by that guy. Let's do our fancy bandages. Can the Buckler still interrupt the Berserkers without perfect block, though? I'm not sure. The Buckler used to be able to interrupt the Skelly Champ without perfect block. Those were easy days. That is no longer the case. I think I will go longbow. I don't have enough experience with the Buckler to know that in PvE. But I do know that a heater plus perfect block will do the trick. The lunge. We are warming up. PvE takes a warm up too, doesn't it? Boy, oh boy. It's not an easy game. I'm a little bit too eager to attack too. Especially against the nightmares. They're just too fast. Man, the red guys are so slow compared to the nightmares. Boy, oh boy. Don't want your money. Okay. Almost here. Do the champ and the wraith. Could be nice. Buckler experience when? I've tried a couple of times. And every time I try, Turbo Mummy. Every time I try, my experience is I can't play as well against rangers and or wizards. And it always annoys me. Also, like when I go for those clutch blocks against the barbarians, the two-handers, the Buckler fails me. Okay, we see signs of life here. Curious. So I'm going to stop yapping. Long story short, I'm not that good with the Buckler. And so, I've given up on it a couple of times. I hear fighting. I should go the other way. He's looting downstairs. He could be in the chest room. I heard him beat up a skeleton. Yeah, here comes the lever. There's the door opening. It's a rogue. He's going for cheese. Let's see if he takes a hit. Because maybe we can get a longbow on him. If he stops to loot, maybe. I hit him. He's here. I bonked him. Oh, we bonked him out. Wow, guys. Darkness bonk. A darkness bonk. That was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. A surge kit for me. Very nice. That was nerve-wracking because he was a rogue. I'm scared of rogues. Really fancy heals. Love to see that. A nice doublet. A backup surge kit. Why not? We hit him with the longbow. The longbow shot was what won us the fight there. I feel like I never used to play like that. It's very helpful. Tattered cloak. It's also very nice. We'll leave his kit because we're cool like that. We'll just take some of the fancy things. The fancy heals. I don't care about this so much. Any luck on the rings? Action speed? Sure. Should I drop arrows for treasure? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Okay. Lucky. One tap? I mean, I guess it was two tap. One tap with the longbow, one tap with the mace. I would guess I would consider that two tap. You've been liking the 224 lobbies, it seems. I mean, this is like the second time I've ever played it. So far, so good, I guess, though. Is there a wraith? Is there a wraith? The champ is dead. Rip XP from the champ. We'll see if there's a wraith. Dude around the corner. The bonk is what counts. I hear you. We're listening for a wraith. Also, one less person in Inferno, right? Always feels good. Here's a big fancy chest. I've never seen a golden chest up here before. Have you guys seen this before? It's the first for me. Don't want to get shot at. Oops. I heard him coming. I had to bail on my lockpick. It's an expensive mistake. Haven't you done HR Ghost King before? Nope. I've only ever defeated the regular Ghost King. I've never defeated... Whoa! Any high roller bosses. Plate boots? I mean... I'm going to hold on to this Ring of Wisdom. We're running out of time, but we're close. The Wraith is alive. We can stun him. Not very good here. Not very good start. Not a very good start. Let's not die to the Wraith. Let's not die to axes. We're still slowed up. A little bit of a freak out here. We have to watch the time as well. This is where perfect block comes in handy. Got tagged by him there. Don't have the dexterity to counterattack very easily. It's going to take advantage of my search kit. And I have 2 of them. Uh-oh. Drop down to safety. Almost got rocked by that guy. Time is of the essence. But we don't have too far to go. Nice. Good use of the tools we have here. We'll just loot the Wraith, and we'll head for the exit. I warmed up on the PvP game, but the PvE game is different. Let's loot the Wraith and get out of here. Brigandine. Whoa. Okay. See you later. You can totally solo HR Warlord. I mean, I'm confident that I could do any boss. It's just a matter of studying up and practicing. I know it's all possible. I've seen enough. We're just gonna sprint on by. Okay. Good. Let's drop some things off, but not all the things. Not all the things. Okay, good. We got a couple. I saved the high value items because I want to leave the dungeon with those things. You need to crouch. Thank you. Because he attacks low. The Wraith attacks low. Hardest part is getting the reps in. Yes. Because it's an investment of time to get down there for a single look, right? It was the same with Ghost King. Normal Ghost King took me like 2 days to get. Lich is really hard now, especially with the no collision missile. Yeah. Okay, so time is of the essence. I think what I'll do is I'll just clear this room. I'm comfortable with this room. We'll just clear it. Let's get my pots ready. Got lockpicks. Got heals. Got some space. We'll clear towards the portals first, and then we'll loot the rest of the room. I only have 2 torches, which is not my favorite. 2 torches, not my favorite. Come on in, brother. Come on in. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Hello. We're off to a good start. A good start? We're off to a start. It's a start. Chances of someone else being in Inferno. I wasn't really paying attention to the timing. I'm going to go one at a time. Ideally, I go downstairs. Ideally, I loot up that golden chest in the middle. What's going on here? Ideally, I loot this golden chest in the middle. So I clear my way to it. Including these zombies. Everybody's favorite, right? Here comes a fast boy. And a bug as well. Darn. Still not good enough to down these guys consistently without them releasing wind. One more. One more friend here. One more zombie friend. Maybe 2 more. Huh. Rip. Got him. Okay, good. I think that's it for zombies. I wonder if these magic potions give you good AP. These magic protection pots. Okay. Another friend. Shields OP, guys. Shields OP. Hand crossbow. So now we're going to start picking up some of the fancy stuff we find. Our objective is to clear to the portal, and then we'll go downstairs. We got the zombies out of the way. That's kind of one of the biggest time sinks. We'll probably get the last demon bat here on the portal. I see him over there. I see him. Can't fool me, mister. He's up high. I do not like it when they get up this high. Let's pull back a bit. Maybe he'll come down. Excellent. Recurve bow. Okay. So we're good on these things. I'm not going to carry this bow out. Or I'll remember that they're on the body there. Probably have some time to do the rest of the room east of here. I prefer to go south, to be honest. Prefer to go south. Swap this out for sure. Surge kit, interesting. We'll also take a second to make sure we're not carrying a bunch of more heals than we need to when the time comes. Yeah, I don't have as much experience going east. Got more experience going south. But first, we'll go down here. We'll just hop all the way down. I wonder if Life Leaf is worth it. What do you think? Is Life Leaf worth it? Gonna say no to this bottle. Shadow Hood, probably. Padded Tunic. Sure for now. Definitely we get AP for the candy, I know that. I'm gonna ditch these axes. Start making more space. Nailed it. Arming sword. Nice. Nice. Whoa, very nice. Okay. Worth it, guys. Worth it. Got a bit turned around by the chest here. Can I go this way? I think I can. Some of the map hitboxes on this, like, way up, they're so janky. Thanos, maybe? We'll ignore it. Let's hit the portals. I feel like we've got a good haul. I don't need to try to absolutely min-max this. Aha, here we go. Barrels are always worth it. Barrels are always worth it. Ditch my arrows at this stage. So many times I've gotten legendaries from the barrels. Just gonna have a peek this way. Any more barrels? Yes. Worth it. Shield Master. Or just the only person stupid enough to spend this much time figuring the shield out. Hatchet. Leather cap. Maybe I'll keep the Hound Skull. Okay, let's think. I can drop a few more of these heals. I don't need it all. Which means I've got space for another cap. But we'll go around the outside here. Just before we head up, see if there's any more barrels. Just the chest. Okay, a Nightmare Skelly's coming this way. Maybe I'm gonna make my way to the exit just because I want to have those exits open. I don't want to be caught out too bad here. Sorry for being nervous, but I've got a lot of good stuff, and I want to secure my AP. So no legendaries, which is too bad. I got actually some legendary gems, don't I? And these things will give me AP for opening them. Torque of Soul is good. Yeah. It is good. So a lot of epics, some good treasure, some very nice jewelry, some candy. I could min-max further, but I'm just warming up. So let's get out of here. We take the win. 559. Not horrible. Oh, I made it to Pathfinder. Very nice. Interesting. Interesting. So what was my issue there? I was nervous because I got the luck kit on. I feel like that's a problem. I feel like I'm going to take off my luck kit because even though it's crap, I still like feel like, oh no, it's my luck kit. And if I lose it, I'm like losing something special. And really, it's not that special. But it's a headwind. I'll put this on. I was in my own head there a lot of the time. But we made it out. We got a lot of nice things. I mean, look at these things. I still have not sold. Can I get... What do you think this is worth? I tried to sell this for, like, a lot. Like a bag plus. Do you think that this Frostlight Abyss plate armor is worth a golden key? Is worth a bag? I wonder. Go trade. I'm not going to trade you, Origami. And as of now, I'm just going to stop actually reacting to any message that you have that is trade related. So I hope you enjoyed the last one. What do you think this is worth? Agility, max health, magical healing, physical damage bonus. For a cleric, this is very, very good. But I don't know how to price it. We're taking off the luck stuff. Magical healing is actually good. Yeah, it is good. I don't think people will buy it because it lacks damage. Interesting. Express bin 2, yes. So let's sell all this crap we don't need, which is most of it. Sell. Oh, there's luck on the Hound Skull. Maybe we should put that in the luck pile, right? Will, magic resistance, additional armor rating. It's probably worth selling. It's probably worth trying to market this one. Vendor it. Candy's always nice. Ring of Wisdom. Torque of Soul. So there's one thing I want to try that someone recommended to me. I'm curious to try it. Maybe I'll keep the armament on because I've got this Hound Skull as a backup. I'll call up the notes in a second, but I'm curious to see if it's anything. Buff duration, additional weapon damage. Not a bad sword. Not a bad one. This longbow is going to blow my gear score. Same with all these fancy pots. That was a very lucky kill on that rogue. I was relieved. Not going to lie. We're going to do that again. I will need more torches. Do that first. We'll do the expressman. Gear score is too high. It's the shield. Gear score is just right. Okie dokie. I think it's a great piece for a cleric, even fighter. Magic healing is underrated stat for all classes, in my opinion. Got time for maybe one more drop. And then, after that, I have to administer some medication on my cat's ear. Burger has some pain meds because she went to the dentist and she needs her pain med treatment. So that is coming up. Before that, I want to investigate. It's a nice cloak. I want to make sure I got the heals and stuff I need to. Okay, good. Don't need the fancy axes. Thank you very much. We need our regular bow. And our arrows. Yeah, burger meds incoming. Okay. It is... We have some time? Yeah, we got some time. Frost Mountain. It is a setting. Options. Video. There's a way to change the aspect ratio. From 16:9 to something else. But maybe I need to do that. I need to maybe call up the instructions here. 1 second. Sunday roast. Don't forget, captive audience. Start saving your clips. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So you have all this weekend to gather clips for the Sunday roast. Do not forget. This here, very helpful chatter, Discord member named Spoochel, recommends that I try the 21:9 screen format. Gives you a huge advantage as a shield user. You set the resolution via NVIDIA panel. Interesting. So I don't want to do that on the fly, but this is very curious because as he says, you always repeat that the shield feels too big, like it covers the whole body. This is true, but with this resolution, I feel the size of the shield is more reflective of the actual size of it. You can see more space to the side, so I'm curious to try this. I want to try it out, but I need to mess around with my NVIDIA panel, I guess. So a little tip there for anyone who's messing around with the heater shield. I guess we can set our NVIDIA settings to give us a different aspect ratio. And that'll be fun to try. Gear score is low, so let's see what we can do. Maybe better boots? Better boots here. Maybe rings. Rings is where we do it? Maybe back to the luck here. Ooh, that's a fancy one. Oh yeah, it fits. It fits! Let's make sure we got the luck potion. Now, I'm not too married to any of this, so I should have no fear. Who cares? I'm not married to it. 225, right? So I think I've got space for another one. Maybe a green ring? A green strength? Yeah, sure, why not? Looking good. I'm not full plate. 289. I've been faster in my life. I've been faster. I'm not going to lie. I mean, these are nice cloth pants. 295. I've got 27 dex, 25 agi. This feels good to me. Wouldn't that make everything squash and look skinny unless you use an ultra-wide monitor? I think that's kind of the point. I think that the person who recommended that, Spoochel, is kind of intentionally squashing everything on screen because it reminds you that it shows that there's more space to the left and to the right. I find it's almost the hardest to block weapons like the falchion because they reach around so far. And if you have the extra screen where it's like the extra open space, the negative space around the shield on the left and right, you get a better sense of what's beside you, I guess. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I just remember that was a recommendation. I wanted to share that with you guys. The screen cap did look really squeezed, but I think, like, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not going to do it on the fly. We got a luck pot. We got a lot of luck picks. Makes me nervous. Not sure if I need 5. I'll take 3. This way I'm a little more willing to fight, because who cares? Who cares about this stuff? I think this will be the last drop of the night. Just a quick After Dark stream. A little taste of dad after the Mandalore stream. We've been streaming for a long time. So we'll do one more drop here. See if we can get out of Inferno. I got to Voyager, dudes. Which is pretty cool. I feel like this mid-roller lobby might be the gateway I needed to get higher and higher in the AP grind here. Which is pretty cool. I've never been to Voyager. Highest I've ever gotten is Pathfinder. So this is new ground for me. Mr. Wethead. I've never killed the troll either. Haven't seen a ranger kill it. What would you recommend? I don't think I've ever heard of a ranger killing the troll. Might be very difficult. You could probably do it with the spear, though. Take my luck and go downstairs. We'll kill time downstairs. Have you guys ever seen or heard of a ranger beating the cave troll? I think I've heard of, like, every other class doing it. I'm sure ranger can do it with a spear, I'm sure. If other classes can do it with a bardiche, ranger troll is pretty easy with a spear and backstep. I'd say the best class for it. Well, there you go. There you have it. Down we go. Let's do the worm, shall we? Let's do the worm, guys. Last time you did a voting of who got demigod, the answer was 0. I'd like to see how it is now. Yeah. Oh, hello. Probably better than my strength ring. Let's do it. Heard weird rumblings. After that fool of a took. Is he already awake? What's going on here? Is this worm already awake? Why are you awake? Mr. Woim? Mr. Woim? Mr. Woim. Big block there. Oh, he's barfing all over the place. He's barfing. He's a barfer. Big swing and Woim. Okay. Pretty good. Lots of goodies in this room. Ward weed, padded leggings. No thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Anything good here? No. No, no. Thank you, but no. So I should run backstep and spear. I usually run shotgun and multi-shot. Interesting. Well, it depends if you're building for the worm or if you're building for fighting other players. I think even in PvP, a lot of people these days would say backstep, if you can figure it out, is very good. We'll grab that. The rest of this I'm not so sure about. I guess we can put this in the expressman. Never hurts to have another agility cloak. I wouldn't pull the bow out at all fighting troll. Yeah. Stick to fighting in melee. Ranged attacks encourage it to scream. Make it harder on... Also, I think the bosses have a high projectile resistance. So, less damage comes from bows. Comes from the ranged damage. If I remember correctly. It's to kind of prevent players from cheesing too easily. They have it so that the bosses have a lower projectile, have a higher projectile resistance. They take less damage from arrows, etc. So melee is the way to go. Building for the worm? Worm maxing. I mean, who hasn't spent some time worm maxing, right? Who hasn't? Who hasn't done it? I think anything maxing is just such a funny... It's so funny. Anything maxing. Oh. Less damage from arrows and projectile magic. Yes. I think that's the way it goes. So long story short, it's better to stick to melee against bosses. Not to say you can't do it. Every time I've killed Cyclops, it's been from distance. I've never learned how to actually fight the Cyclops in melee. Where to next? Maybe up and down the well, maybe? I think so. I think we'll do that. Up and down the well. Did I loot you already? There's a box I didn't open. We're in High Roller. Let's get the boxes. No, please. No piss maxing. No piss maxing. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Thanks for the info. I'm gonna find him with a spear. Next time, I've never killed the worm, should I? It's a thing to do. You got a shield, it's easy. You got a shield, it's easy. You saw it there. He only really has 2 attacks. And you either dodge out of the way or you duck and block. Good place to kill time down there. In the worm zone. Clippy did say maybe. I'm not hearing a no, guys. Clippy did say maybe. I got smoked by the nightmare slime. Smoked by the nightmare slime. Okay, he's out of the picture. Nightmare slime is out of the picture. Let's take a second to health max here, guys. For arena, 111 HP is really low. Probably, right? That sounds pretty low. Cheddar maxing. Yes, there you go. That's better, Zio. That's better. Cheddar maxing. We'll go this way. There is a health shrine in this module. I shan't forget. I already did forget, but I shan't forget again. Don't have space for a lot of these boxes. I can't decide what I want to hold on to. Thought maybe I heard a grassy step. They're playing a game here. Cheddar maxing. This is High Roller, right? It is, right? It is. It's High Roller. Just chilling. See this big old chest. There's a harpy around here somewhere. Doggos. Harpy doggos. Here come the doggos. Anything good? It's not bad. Doggos. Doggos easy mode. Projectile resistance. Ruh-roh. Yo-oh. Might need that health shrine after all, guys. Health shrine time? Save the heals. Use the shrine. Come back, loot the bodies. Cheddar maxing those doggos. Oh, cheese maxing! Very good. That's a good one. Cheddar maxing those doggos. This guy's always here. I always forget. Love white skeletons. Should be one more in the shrubs here. Yeah, but if I stay in the bushes, he won't. So dogs count as undead? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's check the bodies. I guess one of these? I guess. Nice longsword. Sad. Okay. Can you go up? Maybe drop in the well? I thought I heard another grassy step. Maybe I just heard the dog step. The dog step. We're getting close. Nice. Candy is nice. I should probably hold on to the candy for max AP. We also just think about this for max AP. Okay, we don't have too much going on here. Pickaxe is a good idea. Wow, he came from a long way away. So I came from a long way away. Lantern. No, thank you. I mean, maybe I have a chance to clear this little area and make it to the red. Let's see. Keep our eye on the time. Yes. Enough time for this, and then we go right for the red. Nothing cray. Need all my torches, please. Check his body. Okay, we got maybe 45 seconds. Should be enough time. Go through this way. Get the portals. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good idea. I should have gotten the portals. I'm not used to the super sweaty min-max, but I can definitely optimize better in the future. Let's go. Down we go. Okay, very nice. So we're dropping things we don't need. The big things, we'll keep the candy. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need this bottle. Okay. That made some space. And let's just get a bit organized here. So there's someone else upstairs. We're not alone. But kind of to be expected. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm healing up here. I think it's so cool that ruins can let you jump around certain parts and hide too, and I will continue to like how different bosses work and how hard this game is. Yeah, the game is really hard. The game is really scary. The game can be really frustrating. It's a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. TFW, no arming sword or shield craftables. It's true. It's true. I was always surprised there wasn't like a silver arming sword, at least. Aw, Blinn, I don't watch many people stream games, but I must say you make Dad more fun to watch than play. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Can I ask what it is, specifically? Like, can you give me a little more data? Because I always am looking to improve, if I can, or optimize. I try not to take it too seriously. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I do get rattled. But more info will help keep me on track, if that makes sense. Where am I going here? We're not going to go far. I want to stay around this room. I'm not going to go far. We'll clear to the north. Agreed. I haven't really touched Dad this season. I've noticed you. I mean, Ham, you've been traveling, right? You were there for TF2. I feel like it's good to take seasons off. It's more of the same, man. You're not missing much. You can get your fix just by, like, watching, by, like, tuning in. It's all here. It's all exactly like you remember it. I mean, they keep saying that next season's going to be a big one, so, like, save your jets for next season. Lily says, I agree. Very nice of you to say that. For me, it's the calm demeanor and analytical approach, but also burger. You were super chill and calm about it. Great. I just don't have the energy to, like, be excited all the time. Halloween was a different story, right? Halloween was one giant prank. My goodness, I had fun on Halloween. But also, if the stream was always like that, then it wouldn't feel special. Luck on the boots? Move speed? We lose some decks, but maybe we can afford to. Sure. Cool. Agility? I don't really care. Don't really care. Recurve bow. Very nice upgrade. Very nice upgrade. I always figured this. In terms of the analytical stuff, and chat. Oh, the chat's amazing. I mean, no doubt, right? I don't really watch anyone else play games either. Well, it's nice of you to say that, Lily. It's nice of you to say. I just started watching, and I feel like Blind's got a lot of vibes. Great. Until they get my fix, watching others play makes me feel better about working longer. Top helm? No, thank you. I feel like for the YouTube content, for streaming in general, for YouTube, you have to be one of two things. Ideally both, but one of two things. You have to be either entertaining, or you have to be informative, educational. And I feel like a lot of the dad streamers who are absolutely cracked at the game have got the entertaining bit down, right? You can be the best at playing rogue or playing druid or playing whatever class that you want to play. Like Skinny Pete is a fantastic barbarian. He's entertaining to watch because he's just fantastic. I mean, Jay Griffia, for example, OG, fantastic player. But for me personally, I don't feel like I learned a lot watching Jay. I would just watch to be in awe, right? It was entertaining just to watch because he's so good. But like I said, for YouTube, you can either be entertaining or you can be informative, educational. And I feel like because I never felt like I was good enough to be entertaining, I could at least be educational. And so I focused on a part of the game that no one else. Look at them hop around. They're like double stacked. Focus on a part of the game, shields, that other people weren't focusing on. Try to figure it out, and then teach other people the basic stuff that I learned. And that's how I made YouTube work for me, because I feel like eventually I got good enough that I could be entertaining through gameplay. But originally, for a lot of the offline, like the asynchronous YouTube video content, it was always about being informative, because that's what gets people's attention. If you help someone be good at something, well then that's good, right? Then you both win. It's also really hard to be like educational, right? It is a certain skill, right? Is Blink gonna yap himself to death? Yes, no. Good question. It's a fair question. Should I stop? I feel like certain parts of the map are autopilot, right? Certain parts of the map are autopilot. Sparky is a great mix of both, right? Sparky is both entertaining and informative. His style might not be to everyone's tastes, right? You might have a particular bedside manner. And or just people are really mean to him, and so he responds in kind. But that's enough about that. Anyway, I appreciate the feedback. It's nice to know that what Clippy and I have got going is a good formula. I'm excited for other games to mature, to start budding, because I feel like I've kind of hit my ceiling with Dad and like fighter shield tech. Sure, there's like there's always going to be something I can do, like shield and trios and how that works. Or like, I'm so into the idea of being able to have counterplay that isn't just like, the part of this game that irks me the most is that it's so much dependent on just W key. It's just W key, stat check. I feel like a lot of classes are just forced to do that. Nilla Wafer has just become an executive board member. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. This is a very nice longsword. I should pick it up, right? I should pick it up. It's too nice to leave behind, this longsword. That's a very nice longsword. Anyway. I forget what I was just saying. I was distracted by the new membership. But I was just yapping anyways. Just yapping. I think I was talking about new games. Right, I was saying how I was hitting my limit with Dad. Where there's not much left for me to explore that also satisfies me personally. I don't want to play another class that is just kind of like, have better stats, W key, left click, and try to win. Like, I've seen enough people just like straight up trade for damage. And that's the extent of their gameplay. Is just kind of like trying to hit headshots, jumping a lot, swinging, not using their shields. And then on top of that, I get pissed off when it seems that they're like satisfied, like they think that that's like that they're good at the game for doing that. But I also can't blame them because like there aren't that many ways to express melee skill in this game. Longsword is one way. Shield is another way. Flute is another way. Quarterstaff is another way. But there aren't that many ways that are viable at a competitive level. And that's really sad. That, like, the majority of the player base is forced into a style of play that isn't that interesting to me. And so I'm hitting my limit with shield. But the good news is there will be other games soon to play around with. There'll be enough content for there to be a Monday board meeting. Mondays for the foreseeable future will always be about Dad. So that's not going to change anytime soon. But I might lay off some of the YouTube vids that are Dad focused, just because I don't have that much left to teach. And I really don't care to get good at like rogue and like do how-to rogue videos. I don't feel like that's interesting. If the rogue gets like some melee capability, different story. Like if the rogue had some ability to like dance around, I don't like the kite style either. There's a lot that I don't like, and I'm not motivated to get good enough at that style of play to make educational content. I'm not going to be ever good enough to make entertaining content, like straight up just like watch me kill people. And there's a limit to how fun that is anyway. And then also I just feel like I should drop this for this. Oh. You seem to be pretty good at cleric. Again, it's shield related, right? It's shield related. I guess you're right. I could do cleric stuff. I could. And I could really lean into that. But also, I feel like, well, the extent to how you have to play, like, no spell cleric is like you wait, right? You wait for people, you hit the judgment, you bonk them down. And I feel like maybe the versatility, the cleric is lacking a bit of anti-ranged versatility that fighter, because of sprint, has. Because of the counterattack perk as well. You go faster when you block. If you block, you go faster on fighter. And that is very important when you're trying to catch up to people that are running from you. And so, maybe time for one big chest here. Let's see. We're yapping. It's a lion's head. So, I guess maybe I'm like, what I'm trying to say is I'm not super excited for the cleric stuff either. Just because I know how frustrating it can be to play. All these things look kind of good. I don't want the round shield for down there. Meh. Let's go. For me, I value so much versatility. I value being able to play against any class. I should not talk here while I do this. Okay. I should have dropped the longsword. I should have prepped more before. It also means that I might be the only one here, which is good. I like cleric, don't get me wrong, and there's tons of room to like talk about how to play cleric and support. There's no limit, there's no end to the content that I could make if I was being creative. But I love shield fighter because I love being able to fight every other class and have a fighting chance against every other class. And every time I've pushed into another class and or playstyle, I've realized that my ability to fight, I encounter hard counters, which I think are frustrating. I'm frustrated by hard counters, especially with the ranged meta. 1 second here. Just gotta put some work in on this guy. Putting some work in. Getting helped out. Getting helped out by my little bug friend. My friend the bug. He hit me. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble here. In trouble, in trouble. I blocked it. Now I'm really in trouble. Gotta take care of this guy right here. Okay. Okay. I've got a second here. I'm just gonna... Whew. The archer threw me for a loop. Very boring to lack counterplay. And also very frustrating. Also very frustrating. And I got so lucky with Shield Fighter that Shield Fighter this whole time was just kind of like the secret class. Whoa! That allows for counterplay against basically everyone. And that was very, very lucky and important for me. Let's fight the big boy. Don't run away, Mr. Big Boy. Come on back. Fight the big boy. Here we go. Okay, he got me with the dash attack. So we have to be very careful here. We're one shot. Very careful. We're always crouching. We're just moving to the side from which his attack is coming. We're just moving to the side from which his attack is coming. Okay, very good. Yikers. I figured the charge attack might hit me, but I didn't expect him to clip through the side of the wall here. That was close. Oh, nervous times. Nervous times. Disaster averted. That Minotaur killed me. Let's see how you do it. If you stay crouched and just move side to side based on the side from which his angle is coming, you'll be okay. I don't need these arrows. I probably don't need all my arrows now. Candy is here. Longsword is here. Probably don't need this Ring of Courage. We're just making space now. Okay. So that's the hard part of this room. Basically those two dudes. There's the throne room I could check for a skull key. Let's clear to the exit first. Also get rid of these guys as well. Very dark. Very lucky that Fighter has enabled so much counterplay. And it was therefore able to sustain my interest for like over a year. Over a year of like hardcore gaming. Youch. Anytime you can take one mob out of the equation, makes it easier. Okay. I think we're alone. I'm not too worried about getting run up on by another player. We're just clearing up here. Another nightmare. They'll get you. These guys. They'll get you. Very nice. I will do what you did next time. Yes. Good luck, brother. It really is, like, once you try it, like, you just have to actually, like, do it. Once you are in the fight and you realize how easy it is to dodge the attacks, you'll get way, way more comfortable and more confident with it. The trick is just doing it once or twice. Okay, let's keep healing up. It's a weird light over there. It's weird. I think there are good chests upstairs. Let's take a look. Maybe this way? Practice makes perfect, indeed. An old adage, but a true one. Aha, barrels. We'll check these barrels, see what's up. I've got some trinkets that aren't the best. Oh, a nice Spangen helm. Let's see what's up. Strength is very nice. Being able to do the Centaur flawlessly was a big level up moment for me that inspired me to learn basically all the mini-bosses in the game. Totally. You can go pretty far. Like, you can get a lot of XP. I was like, as soon as I could do the Centaur, I was no longer afraid to come down here. Like, I figured I could just do everything. Like, I could clear every module if I went slow enough. The Berserker. I got the Centaur down before I got the Berserker. Berserker is the hardest one. Got a lot of HP. Harder to block, harder to dodge, takes a little more brain power, in my opinion. Probably drop our arrows. I'll just do a single stack here. And this will be the last run of the stream, guys. Just a quick after dark stream. A lot of fun. A lot of people hanging out, chatting this late, which is great. Okay, so let's think. Make sure the bow's reloaded. Drop our arrows. Try to stay organized here. Some blue jewelry that is not ideal. But we'll keep an eye on what's up. I don't want to forget my torch either. There's still a skeleton to beat up downstairs at the portal. I don't often poke around back here. I see more barrels. Let's go for it. Don't have a ton of time. Ba-bonk. Still have to beat up a skeleton to get out of here. Wow, survival bow. Very nice. Probably just throw this one away. We'll just hold this to keep to save space. Very, very nice. A legendary survival bow. Just in a regular chest. Just hanging out. Just hanging out in a regular chest, guys. Ay, ay, ay. That guy surprise me. I don't think he can one-shot me. I didn't want to take any chances, though. Okay, let's drop these boots and see what's up. Keeping my eye on the time. Tremendaboo. No, thank you. The barrels. The barrels, the barrels, the barrels. Whoa, a big pavis, guys. A big pavis. How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't care about that. If I can, I want to be able to save. I don't think I can. A big pavis, guys. It's a big one. Interesting. Don't have too much time. Maybe 1 minute left. Brimstone gloves. Francesca axes. Put it on. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Very good idea. Thank you. Short sword, leather bonnet. Anything else on the ground here? It's time to go. Adventure boots. Better than the bonnet. Let's go. We have to beat up a skeleton. I have no torches. That's okay. Keeping the light behind us so I can see what's going on. Maybe 30 seconds here. Okay, good. Very good. The longsword move would have cleared up a square. Yes. I could also drop my... I could drop my heater shield. Speed inventory Tetris. Okay, we did it. We did it! Let's get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. It's always so nerve-wracking at the end when you got a bunch of stuff. 77,777, guys. 77,777. Not bad. I know people are up in like the 1300 area, but I'm still getting used to this AP grind. I've never been up in Voyager before, so I'm pretty happy with that. Holy crow. I mean, pretty good. I'm not going to make you watch me deal with all this stuff. I think we're just going to chill out, take a breath for a second here. And we'll get ready to say goodnight, because it's been a good, long day of streaming. Casual streaming on Thursday turns into like a 10-hour marathon. But I love it. It's getting easier to go for longer, but I do fear for dear Clippy. Because Clippy's here the whole time, guys. And it's easier for me because I'm in the game, I'm excited. Right? But for Clippy, Clippy sometimes maybe isn't the most riveted by the dad banter, let's say. Clippy gets the game, Clippy likes it, but also, you know, it's a long time to be at a computer, not playing a game, if you know what I mean. So let's just deal with a few things here. I've got a afternoon of inventory management ahead of me sometime. Fancy loot. Got a fancy loot. Any space for me here? Let's throw this down here. Good sir, all we do is watch. Dad jokes to break up the dad banter. Totally. Now you are a cherished member of this community, my friend. I hope you get back home and settled soon to ham salad. I almost called you two hams. It sounds like you've been traveling for a while, and you may be still traveling for a while. But home again soon enough, I hope. And then we'll catch you next season for some games, I hope. Which will be upon us sooner than later, right? It's only like a month away, the wipe. I'm sure a couple people in chat would mod, make it easier for the old Clipster to do all the backstage stuff. You're totally right. And maybe as we continue to push on here, we will finally tap one or two people. We've been very cautious with that. We've never done anything like this before. We're new to streaming. So keeping it in the family to start just helped us keep control on the situation. But it certainly seems like there are people now that we can trust, that are cool, that are also around. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I think pretty good run. We'll probably get to Exemplar at least this season. Probably. We'll see. I'll be back home in about 2 weeks. That's a massive work trip, my friend. A massive work trip. Friends, I gotta say thank you. I gotta say thank you for jumping into a late night stream. unscheduled, just chilling. Super cool to see you, to chat with you. It's been a long day. We'll put on the goodbye song. Turn up a little bit. It's always fun. Dad is fun. But especially as we take a step back from Dad. We look forward to first steps into other games. I think Legacy will be one of those things. Maybe Valheim. Maybe. Mandalore is just to chill out, touch grass in between, you know, when Dad gets too much. But this mid-roller version of High Roller seems right up my alley. I got a chance to use all my nice stuff, get a challenge fighting the hard mobs, get a taste of the good loot, get a chance to level up. It is going to be exciting, I think. It's a really nice change of pace. I think in a way it is better than the updates to the loot drops that they did. Having the mid-roller, the gear-capped High Roller. Have they ever done that before? I don't think so. Right? It's the first time. Time to deadlock in. I don't think I'll play Deadlock. It's a little too, if you know what I mean. I'd be so down for some Valheim, honestly. Okay, so many people have said that. So we're approaching a critical mass where we've got probably enough for like a 10-person server. And so, stay tuned for that. Zowzide, I hear you. I hear you. Let's say goodnight, friends. While there's still some time left in the goodbye song. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Discord. We'll see you for the board meeting on Monday. Don't forget to save your clips. The Sunday roast is coming. Okay? Save your clips. Happy weekend. Bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.